Hey everyone, welcome back to Hot Tub
Bubbles!
Talk!
For good luck.
Oh man. And you're calling me the crude one with the cursed
This
bite
week's
we just
episode is sponsored by Whale's Milk, where you can get all your whale milking needs.
Exactly. Alright, so we're here. We got me. We got
Garrett.
We got
Docker.
Docker's here!
Wade!
And Wade! We got
have
four
our
people.
second ever guest.
I know.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and a half. Skylar's
And a half,
been
yeah.
on,
Skylar's an honorary member.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yes.
But anyways, he's here.
Docker's
Docker.
here.
Wade, let us get to know Docker while I get a drink real quick.
Great question. Docker, tell us about yourself.
Well, that's a great question. What do you want to know?
I don't know. How long have you been milking whales for?
You know, it was an idea that started about 2.5 years ago.
And
Yep, you can check it out at whalesmilk.com. Check us out on Instagram. You know, we'll hook you up. Apparel, whatever you need. Protein shakes, we got you.
Baller. This is our
dairy free? You know, not yet, but we'll get there.
This is our college startup.
Exactly.
Sick. So, Docker, we hot tub frequently in real life.
This is
Now
true.
we're hot tubbing on the podcast.
Yes, sir. It's all come full circle.
It's
amazing.
come full circle.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I've drank bubbles that have touched your body.
Docker, what do you like to do
That's
for fun?
Well, like Wade said, I love to milk whales in hot tub.
In hot tub or and hot tub?
In hot tubs.
Okay.
And
Hot
Okay,
tub.
okay.
and A&D.
Garrett
You know?
and Docker have this cute little bromance going on, and I do very much enjoy it every week at church.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
know,
highlight.
you can't see it now, but we're holding hands, so
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
it's really cute.
Yeah.
Every day, all day.
Yep. Don't tell Skylar.
All right, well, let's just jump into today what we're talking about. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to talking this for forever. So we saw it. 2
Spoiler
weeks ago.
alert.
Spoiler.
Heavy spoiler alert.
Let's do non-spoilers, then spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-spoilers first. Non-spoilers.
Okay, non-spoilers first. What did you guys think? I guess we'll just go back down the way. Garrett.
I thought it was great.
Oh,
Good.
yeah?
Docker.
I also think it was a really good movie, really well done. You know,
There you go.
maybe made me cry a little. I don't know.
Wade.
Very good. Very good. I liked it a lot. It's definitely worth a watch. Yeah. I would say if you haven't seen it yet, why are you listening to our podcast and not watching it?
Yep.
But
It is quite good.
It
I
is
also
quite
very
good.
enjoyed
It is very, very good. It's honestly not what I expected.
That's the thing. I
And
think
that's
people who are
really not.
listening to this in non-spoiler, if they haven't seen it yet, they probably don't have much expectation for it.
Yeah.
And so they'll enjoy it more.
It's not even like
Right?
the first two movies. I think it's almost like completely different, like
Right.
tonally
Yeah.
and like the comedic. It's so much darker.
It is super
is.
dark. Don't bring kids.
Yeah.
Don't bring kids.
I wouldn't bring kids to any PG-13 movies if they're like 6.
Any PG-13?
If they're like 6 or 7, no.
Yeah, okay.
That's a
probably
kid.
fair. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, it depends. Because Harry Potter is like kind of tame.
Yeah, some Harry Potters
Some
are
of them are tame.
PG-13.
Yeah. I think we've gotten to the point where we need like a PG-16 and then R.
Yeah,
we
like
need
a middle. Like a
because it
middle.
used to be just be PG and then rated R. And that's why like back in the day like Indiana Jones and Jaws, those are all PG.
Yeah.
And then those were the movies that caused them to create the PG-13 rating.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
Indiana Jones 2.
Yeah. They're like, this is
PG-13
too
rating.
dark, but not quite rated R.
Yeah.
So, and I think we're getting to the point now where I'm like, dog, you're kind of pushing it, but it's not quite rated R.
Yeah.
So, and
You're like
we need
technically in
another
bounds.
in between rating.
I disagree. I think it should go the other way, where more things need to be rated G and PG.
Yeah,
and we
that
just
is-
need to recenter ourselves.
Yeah,
Because, like, G, nothing's rated G anymore. Nothing.
yeah, that is true.
Not even, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, Lightyear or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, basic Pixar is all
Bro,
PG.
Cars 2 is rated G,
Yeah.
and they torture a car to death in that movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ants
Ants.
with a Z?
Yeah.
I've never heard more swear words in a movie than that one.
I
That's
have true.
G.
The 90s, early 2000s, it was a different time.
Yeah, Honestly, hold on. Are the Shrek movies PG or G? They've got to be.
They're
PG.
They've got to be
PG.
PG. They've got to
The
be.
amount of
PG.
innuendos in that movie.
Yeah, there's no way those are G.
Yeah, they're all PG.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. I would hope so.
What are some recent G movies that came
That's a
out?
great question.
Because I could not name a single one. Recent rated G movies.
You know, I remember when I felt like they stopped doing G-rated movies, and that was with Rango, the lizard movie. You know,
Yeah.
and he's a
I've
cowboy.
only seen that once.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It's a good show, but I remember as a child when that started, I realized I was like, "There's no G movies anymore." And that was the start of it.
All right, Monsters University.
It's PG, I think.
Monsters University, honestly, could be. I think is a little bit more than some of the other ones.
Yeah,
But-
I think that came out 2013 as well.
Yeah.
That's G.
So that's
That's
it's been
10 years ago.
years?
Yeah, it's been a decade since that one
Since
came out.
Monsters U,
Yeah,
not
it's
even
crazy.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
I love Monsters U, by the way.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
My hot take is it's better than Monsters Inc.
New
I
hot
would
take: Toy
agree.
Story 4 was terrible. That's the next G movie on the list.
What?
Never seen it.
I did not like
love
it.
Toy Story 4.
It's okay. It's not terrible.
What?
It's the
in that
second best Toy Story movie.
No, it's not.
What
No,
happened
it's
in that
not.
one?
But so
Is that
Woody,
where they go into
now
the
they're all
store?
with Bonnie,
Yeah, the
and then they
antique
get
store.
lost at that amusement park, trailer park place.
That was just a normal park.
Okay, a normal park. They get lost in a normal park. It was like a carnival though, because then
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
the two
yeah,
carnivals. I think is Kevin Hart and another guy. I don't know if it's Kevin
Uh,
Hart, but they've got the two bears
Oh,
that
Key
I
and
just.
Peele,
Yeah, I don't know.
the bunny and the duck.
Yeah, I don't like them. They bother
has
me.
that
You don't like
doll?
Key and Peele?
No.
I love Key and Peele.
I don't like Key and Peele.
What?
They're annoying. I don't know. They're not
I like them.
they're not the characters that I'm there to care about, and they're just
But
funny,
then,
I
like,
guess. I don't know.
Keanu Reeves is in it.
That's the only good
Kaboom
part.
or whatever?
Yeah, Duke
I'm not
Kaboom.
saying it's all
Interesting.
bad. I'm just saying, like, Woody especially, the thing that bothers me the most is that the whole Woody's whole thing is that he's like, we are toys for kids
For Andy
and for Andy,
specifically.
and just
Andy's gone, so he has an existential crisis.
I know.
And I think that's perfectly normal for
And
a
I
toy
think
named
it's-
Woody.
I think
So is this the one with Sporky in it?
yes.
Yes. I do like
It's
it.
again, it's okay. Sporky's great. Keanu Reeves is great.
Even Bo
um,
Peep. I think this is the first time I ever liked Bo
Oh,
Peep.
Bo Peep is great, and the animation is fantastic.
So what I'm hearing is his movie is great.
no, it's not. No, it's
I
not
don't know. I
because
like that one that had the teddy bear in it.
Toy
Third
Story
one?
the
The
3.
third
Yeah,
one?
3
Also
is, 3 is
fantastic.
definitely the best one.
also fantastic. It's almost too sad, but it's really good.
Alas.
Anyways, I just don't like how Woody kind of betrayed his character, and Buzz is a total idiot.
Yeah, that's my only issue with it is Buzz is kind of an idiot. the
Yeah,
whole movie.
he's a total idiot. Like
He
his entire character is dumbed down. It's really
yeah,
annoying.
that's my only issue with Toy Story 4.
And again, there's a lot of good parts. It's not all bad. A lot of the characters I like. Key and Peele, I think, are just too like you go to Disneyland and they're everywhere, and you're like, who are these guys? You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I don't
Ducky
know.
and Bunny or whatever
Yeah.
they're called.
I don't.
I
They're
think
not
at
my
least out of
favorite.
Toy Story, out of all the movies, I think the supporting cast that they add in 4 is my favorite. Like better than any of the characters
That's
that they add in
fair.
3. Better than 2.
No,
definitely.
two's the best one. Man.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
3, 4, 1, 2. That's the
No,
order.
no. 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4 is the way the Toy Stories go.
What?
I'd probably tend to agree with that more.
Yeah.
Really? I never.
I haven't
liked-
seen 4, so I mean, I can't
Okay.
claim
Right.
anything on that. But
Oh, let me turn your mic. Keep talking, Docker. I forgot to. You sound a little
sound a little
Team
quiet.
tinny. Yeah. That was glorious. All right, now speak a little bit more, Docker.
Hello, hello.
I just spilled
Okay,
all over
that's
myself.
quite a bit better.
Hopefully a little
So
better.
what happened in 2 again?
2 is Woody and Buzz are living large, and then Andy has a birthday. No.
2 is the one where Woody gets like kidnapped by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fat dude
No,
from
there's a
Jurassic
yard
Park.
sale.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
yard sale. Yeah.
And Buzz has to lead a rescue mission. And, go
And then
get him.
yeah, because he's
Steals
out
him? The
with
fat guy
Al.
steals him?
And then
Yeah.
Al,
Mhm.
so Al is trying to make this collection to sell to the big museum
oh,
or
that's
whatever.
Right. And this has the first one with the cowgirl in it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Woody's
Jesse.
Woody's like, man, I want at first he's like, I gotta get back to Andy, I gotta get back to Andy, I gotta get back to Andy. But just as Buzz comes in, then he's like, maybe I should go to Tokyo. And it's amazing. It's really good. And I'd say the supporting cast is better in that one. They just become the core cast for the rest of the movies.
Well,
Like
and
Jesse.
yeah, Jesse and Bullseye.
And Bullseye. Like,
Yeah.
they're not, they are supporting cast in the second movie,
Mhm.
but then they are core cast.
I guess we'll see what happens when Toy Story 5 comes out.
I'm so curious.
That movie should not happen. 4 was even a stretch.
Yeah,
5,
4 was a stretch.
And like the way 4 ends, like there's no. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
It's either like they're gonna just do Woody
After Woody and Bo Peep split up.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. After Woody breaks off from the rest of the
Wow,
gang.
spoiler.
Yeah.
Then
sorry.
again, if
It's
Then-
fine. It's been like 4 years. I should have seen it.
And after I think Lightyear bombed, I don't.
I totally forgot you hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a major event in the movie is all.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Anyway, so Guardians of the Galaxy.
anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It was good.
Wait, I figured it out though. Here's how we can make the correlation of Toy Story to Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Sid from Toy Story is the villain of Guardians 3 is just the grown-up version of him.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
it's just that.
100%.
Hey, listen, I've seen Sid as a grown-up. He's a trash man.
Yeah, he is a trash man.
Yeah, he is a trash
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Everyone should see it. It's very, very good. Music. What do you guys think compared to the other two? What do you think of music?
This
I
was my
think it-
favorite, actually.
It might,
Really?
Yeah,
Hot take.
I don't know. I think my two favorite songs from all the movies are both in 2, but 2 might have the weakest overall soundtrack. I think they're all really neck and neck. I don't know if I have a favorite.
I think one's the best, but
Yeah.
One's all kind of fit together the most thematically, but then 3 serve the story the best, but they're kind of more spread out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like 3 had a lot more of like, here's a song for 30 seconds, and they're not necessarily listening to it. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Some of the time it was used just
I
as
don't
it is
know.
in the other movies, but it kind of pops in and out, which isn't bad. It's just different.
I don't know. At the beginning of the movie of 3, I noticed how the music was just constantly going for like the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Like constantly.
This intro, the
Creep.
intro of this movie is the greatest intro I've ever seen.
I don't know. Like,
I loved that intro.
it was a great intro and sets the stage well for the movie. And it's hard to compare, but like the intro to 2 with Mr. Blue Sky is just classic.
It's funny. It's classic.
funny.
But
It's classic.
man,
But 3
this
really
one
it
hits.
works. It works well.
It works
Yeah.
so well, and you're like, what? Like nobody even says anything, and you're like, dang. I mean, they do, but like, there's no
Yeah.
like dialogue. Because in the second one, they're like, Greg Groot, get the thing or whatever. Oh, we gotta get the batteries. But this one's like, he's just walking around. You're like, whoa, it's so good. It was the most effective and like hitting intro I've ever seen to a movie.
Good.
You're just immediately into it. It was so good.
What's weird is like the more I think about this movie, like initially walking out of the theater, I was just like, that was all right. That was pretty good. But
Yeah.
then the more it just sits with me, I'm like, that was incredible. That was
Yeah.
really good. And
Yeah.
I do need to watch it again. I didn't get the chance to this week
Yeah, I
because
probably
I
should
was
as
busy
well.
being a simp. But
Nice. Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
Yeah.
should we go into spoilers of it?
yeah, spoiler warning.
I am
Garrett will
glad they
say.
didn't ruin Adam Warlock.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like
good.
they did him almost perfectly.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
for,
good.
for doing their own thing.
For doing their own
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
And then on
Always
top of
like
that, I guess you should like splice in editor Josh here. Go skip to blank 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 if you
Right.
want spoilers.
And we could
Anyways,
just do spoilers.
yeah, but yeah, spoiler warning.
Spoilers? It's good.
Yeah,
Go watch
yeah.
it.
We're spoiling here. Spoiler warning going here on out. It's like at first I was a little upset over Adam Warlock, but like I can say I think his character serviced the story well. It's just he just wasn't in it that much. But that's okay
Yeah.
because
Well,
he can still he
because
can
he's
still
so
show
powerful.
yeah, and he can still show up in the future.
Right.
Well, he
Yeah.
So
definitely will.
and he definitely will.
Yeah,
I
he
liked
played a
it.
much different role than I was expecting him to.
Yeah, and honestly, it might be for the better because if he was the main villain, kind of dumb.
Well, he-
Kind of would have
Is-
sucked. Yeah.
It would have just been a revenge plot from the actions of the second movie
Yeah.
of the secondary villains of the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely wouldn't have been as good. And it would have been. I feel like it would have been frustrating to see like
I'm glad they
a
kept
5-year-old just go after the Guardians for an hour. and a
Yeah.
half.
especially
Yeah.
with how naive he was.
Yeah.
Although I will say he might have had the best one-liners of any character in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like when he completely fries the dude they're trying to torture.
Yeah.
He's like,
That
now
was
I feel really
hilarious.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Dude, when he did that, like, I don't know who paints the
Character
picture
development.
of God and
Oh yeah, the
that was
creation of
funny.
Adam.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
That was,
Yeah, that was good.
funny. I liked it's the one that keeps popping up on TikTok the most, where they're like crashing and Gamora grabs the dog and is like, take one more step and this thing gets it, and he's like, don't be rash.
Don't be
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
I didn't like that actor at first because I was like, this is just the annoying cousin from Narnia. The entire
But
time.
he's
Well,
in We're the Millers, and he got paid this time.
No, but after watching him, I was like, it was good.
It was
Good
good.
casting.
was a good
I liked him a
actor.
lot.
I like how like the movie begins. And again, the greatest intro. Creep with Rocket just like
Yeah.
walking around. Oh man. It was good. But then Adam Warlock just going in and absolutely destroying all of them was pretty good. Like
I was a little upset that weird like glide pack Nebula put on at the beginning. Why didn't they have more of those? That was freaking cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more of that.
Yeah.
And I liked a lot of Nebula in this movie, especially just with her new arm and all those trinkets she can
It
make.
definitely shows
Yeah.
a progression in technology.
Yeah, I
Even
liked it
for-
a lot.
even
And,
for them.
Yeah, Nebula like quickly rose up my totem pole of like favorite characters.
Yeah.
The last couple movies.
She has
True.
been kind of I'm stealing this from somewhere.
I
but
hated her
like,
in the first movie, but like I quickly came around to her.
Yeah,
after
she's kind of
Infinity
like
War.
an undersung hero.
Yeah.
Of like linchpin of this series, right? Because she's always been such a big deal with Gamora, but it's like I've never cared, you know. Like
And it's almost kind of weird in this movie. Like they kind of swapped the Nebula and Gamora relationship from the previous movies.
yeah,
True.
Yeah. Dude, Nebula had one of my favorite lines in that movie.
Wait, which one?
When Gamora and Nebula are fighting about Rocket, and he's like, why do I care about this person? And then she's like, because we're family. No.
Yeah.
She says, me and you are family is what Gamora says. And then the Nebula says, and so is he.
yeah.
When
yeah.
they're arguing about like
Nice.
why are they?
It's also because like Nebula and Rocket spent 5 years together because the rest of the Guardians got killed by Thanos.
That's true.
So they have
True.
you could see like Nebula. Someone else pointed it out to me too when they find out Rocket's alive, but Nebula like struggles to physically cry, but then Mantis touches her and like breaks down,
yeah.
and I'm like,
That was good.
good writing there.
That was good.
That's good.
It's such an emotional movie, and not even like a sad movie, you know.
It's
But, like,
freaking sad.
Traumatizing
I
is what
agree.
it is.
No, I agree it's a sad movie, but I'm saying like as far as like emotions, it's like heartwarming and like because like before it's always we're too cool to love each other, but now it's like no, this guy is our bro, you know, like
First, yeah, like at first I thought I'm like, okay, this pacing is weird because like, oh, Rocket's almost dead,
At
and
the
then they're
very
dropping
beginning.
everything to save him. But then I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this is what they would do.
the amount
Yeah,
of times
yeah.
that every single character almost died in that movie.
Oh yeah,
that actually bothered me because at least for marketing and like how it's set up, it was the whole thing was who's gonna die, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and who's not making it out alive, and it's okay that they all survived. We'll probably talk about that later, but like the biggest thing to me was they all almost die so many times,
It's true.
and it's almost I don't know, I don't like that quite as much.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
think-
either.
yeah.
Like the med pack thing almost seemed like a cop out in a way that they had, but I don't know.
Yeah, where it's like
It's
okay,
like,
so
they got
just-
stabbed through the stomach. Here, throw this on them.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
fine.
yeah,
Oh,
where
okay,
was that
cool.
the previous
Yeah.
movies, dude?
I know
Literally.
exactly. So like, it's not like
Where
the
was that
biggest
for
gripe.
Yondu?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So it's not like the biggest gripe, but it's definitely like,
Yondu's Stardust
Annoying.
now, man.
yeah. Yondu was in this movie for like
He
a
did.
half
He
a
did make an
second.
appearance for
And
a
it was the
second.
perfect appearance.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Yondu might have been my favorite character in the first two movies, so I knew I was going to be a little bummed without seeing him. But
Yeah.
solid. Also, what did you think about Cosmo? I love Cosmo.
I loved
I like
Cosmo.
Cosmo's
bro.
so
Yeah.
good.
I think they did it pretty good.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish she was in it more.
Me too.
Yeah.
And just the whole time I was like, yeah, it's definitely what a golden retriever would do if they could talk.
Yeah.
Just-
I am a good dog.
I am a
I am
good
a
dog.
good
Yeah.
I am a good dog.
Has one of the most badass scenes in it.
Yeah, that was sick. It was sick. Freaking squishing the guy.
The hallway scene.
Oh man. Oh, that was so
that was
good.
intense.
That was so
It was
cool.
So good. Yeah. So actually, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. So immediately going into this movie, right? So there's the intro, then there's the fight with Adam Warlock. One thing that I noticed was just how amazing, how different the action was.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
it is
almost a
filmed.
progression, yeah.
It's a little like it's not just brutal in a different way, but like it's filmed differently. Like they've got these wide lenses
They
all
figured
close
it
up,
out, yeah.
and it's just so different than I've ever seen.
And I've
action
seen that
done.
with multiple directors. I think John Watts is the best example of him learning from like Spider-Man Homecoming how to
Right.
just film a fight scene more fluidly and differently
Yeah.
to like Spider-Man No Way Home. Even just like the bridge scene in No Way Home is just
Yeah.
shot so much better than a lot of the fight scenes in the first two movies.
Yeah.
And I think the same here. Also, it's like Guardians, it was almost refreshing because they're not as many hand-to-hand combat scenes. You know,
Right.
like theirs thing was almost the Star Wars thing where it's like the third act is going to be fighting a bunch of ships or something.
Right. You're always
Mhm.
shooting.
And they're shooting them down.
Shooting and
So
rooting.
this time, seeing them fight like an actual army, but like not in Avengers way, because like the Avengers is just like, oh, let's all just storm each other on an open battlefield. And
Yeah.
which
yeah.
isn't bad. It works for the Avengers, but it wouldn't work here.
No. Yeah. I agree. I like how they can fly the head. And they just-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
And they've got. What did you guys think of Gamora in this movie?
At first, I was really bummed, mostly just because I missed my old Gamora, but it was really well done. Like, yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'm still confused why she's here, but
From like why she exists.
why she exists now.
It's
and
'cause they
she-
brought-
now
So
she
it's
died.
it's a different. It's the
a
one.
different one.
So Thanos got killed, and
Yeah.
then other Thanos came and brought Gamora, and it's that Gamora.
Yeah.
So it's Gamora
It's
before
Gamora
anything happens.
like
Yeah.
hours before she meets Peter.
Okay. Here's what's
Makes
here's
sense.
an interesting.
So-
Do you guys think Gamora and Star-Lord should have gotten back together?
No,
No.
not
No,
I.
no.
I
Not
would have
under
said
these
yes
circumstances.
halfway
Yeah.
through the movie. I would have said yeah, but now
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they
Because
they
this
did it.
Gamora didn't experience the same things that the other Gamora did.
That's why I think they should have. Hear me out. I like that they sended it and they didn't get back together. Like I think that's great. I don't think it's
Mhm.
bad that they didn't actually get together. But at the beginning, I'm like, man, I hope they don't get back together because that would be lame, right? But as the story goes out, you know, obviously this Gamora isn't the same Gamora as before. But what I also started to realize is that the Peter Quill isn't the same Peter as he was before. So the original
That's also
Gamora.
just from grief of like you even see someone pointed out. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's fine.
Like someone pointed out to me too. It's like in Thor: Love and Thunder and in the holiday special, they're like, is something going on with Chris Pratt? Like he doesn't seem to want to play Star-Lord. Like he seems like he's just kind of going through the motions. But then after watching this, we're like, oh shoot, it's just Chris Pratt's doing really well at playing a really depressed dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he is really struggling over the loss of Gamora.
Yeah, but I think one bigger thing is that like Gamora originally I think fell in love with Peter Quill because he was kind of a buffoon, you know. And
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
he's cool. He knows what he's talking about. He'll bring people together, and he's the leader. But he's also a bit of a buffoon. You know what I mean? And I feel like the different Gamora would have fallen in love with a different Peter Quill, where he's seasoned. He's a leader. He knows what's going on. He can make quick plans. He's still a bit
Yeah.
of a goofball, but he knows what he's doing. And I feel like it would have been interesting to see a different Gamora fall in love with a different Peter Quill for different
Could have
reasons.
been interesting.
But so I think
But,
it could have
yeah.
worked. But I'm glad they sended it and they didn't get back together as well.
More importantly, I'm glad they showed her being happy with the Ravagers.
Yeah,
afterwards.
that's
and
definitely
Peter being
true,
happy
yeah.
to be reunited with his grandpa.
Yeah, definitely.
How do we feel about the new guys at the very end?
Oh,
The new Guardians of
team.
the
New
Galaxy.
Guardians.
I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. That
The
was just kind
Nardians
a
of the
fun-
Galaxy.
I'm a
Fun
big
little
fan
thing.
of King Groot because that's a big comics reference of
Yeah.
the gigantic Groot.
Yeah.
So glad they did that.
I don't know.
Did
Do
you,
you,
did you guys hear the theory
what theory?
What?
about Groot?
No.
About how when he says "I love you guys" at the end,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason we know that is because we've been with him for a while.
Right.
Yeah, now we
yeah.
can speak Groot.
Now we can speak Groot.
Yeah, I
That's
think the
pretty
director
sick.
confirmed that.
Yeah.
so-
I
I did. I
think
just
that
read
is really well written as well.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
really good. Although when he did that, it was great. It's a touching scene. I was just like, wow, that's Vin Diesel.
Yep.
Like Groot, when he's playing Groot, I can't really hear it. It's just Groot, you know. But when he said that, I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
That is
Like,
Vin-
that
well,
is
it's
Vin
like the
Diesel.
first Guardians, it was still Vin Diesel, but then like everything after that, he had to change his voice so much for like Baby Groot and Teenage Groot,
Right.
and like now he's finally kind of back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But I definitely like. There was a moment where I was like, oh, that's Vin Diesel. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right, Rocket. What do you guys think? Wait, I know you were like hyped and concerned for Rocket this movie.
I love Rocket.
He loves Rocket
I
Raccoon.
love Rocket, and I liked it a lot. I am very, very, very happy.
That's good.
I was a little worried, although like it kind of would have been satisfying when they kill him off like Harry Potter style, and he goes and sees Dumbledore in the white
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Whiteness.
stage.
Yeah.
But I was worried. I'm like, if this is the end of Rocket, I was like, that's cool that we got his backstory, but like, homie just was only in this movie just to get blasted and be on life support the whole movie and then die.
And then die.
Yep.
Yeah.
I almost,
Yeah.
I would have been okay with it, but if not a little upset. But
Yeah.
especially the way what they give him at the end. Also, at first I didn't notice it. Like it comes back, you know, the gravity boots. It's when the High Evolutionary like throws him against the ceiling. He activates the gravity boots to get out of it, and I was like, oh, good callback. And
I
then he's
didn't
like,
notice
haha,
that.
I'm Rocket Raccoon. And I was
Yeah.
like, he said it.
He said it.
Said the thing.
He said the thing. Yeah. I loved, oh man. Again, I like the cohesion of the family of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And I like how Rocket's been on this journey and now they know, and they're all debating whether they want to go save, you know, whatever, beat the guy or whatever. And Rocket's like, I'm not running anymore. And they're like, all right, guess
Aight,
we're going in.
We're
You know?
fighting.
Like, no one goes, no, Rocket, let's stay back. This is stupid. They're like, all right, if he's going in, we're all going
If this is
in.
important to you, because I think
Yeah.
they also understood how much Rocket knows how much they went through to save him. And if
Yeah.
he wants to stay and risk his life after all that, then it's worth it.
Yeah. So that was
yeah.
huge.
I would have
There's-
liked to see maybe like all the baby raccoons like running around with Rocket at the end credit scene with little guns.
That would've been
Funny.
Cute
great.
little uniforms,
Yeah.
little trash pandas.
Little trash bag.
That would be great.
So yeah, Rocket was great. I loved, man, just all of it was so good. His little not really side story. It's
Floor
all about
Thieves
him.
Rocket, go now. Floor Thieves Rocket, go now.
Yeah. But I also loved how I loved seeing the progression of all the different things the bad guy was doing. Where like Floor was an idiot, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then the walrus is also kind of dumb, and then the otter is seems to be almost as
Her name
intelligent.
is Lila.
Lila. And then they're all like, man, and just you really believe in their friendship, you know? Like it was
Yeah.
just done super well for only being in one movie. Because again, before this, we didn't know about any of those people.
We knew about Lila at least from the first movie because when they capture like it's John C. Reilly. What a bunch of a-holes type.
Yeah.
That scene where it's showing like all their associates when the Rocket just says Groot, Lila. So we knew about her,
Right.
but we didn't know the back. And Lila is Rocket's girlfriend in the comics. But yeah,
Right. How sad. Oh my goodness.
like we
That
knew
was
it
so
was
sad.
coming, but did it have to be that sad?
Yeah. Man. And then he freaking
It did.
scratches his face off.
That was completely deserved.
Oh my goodness. Holy
that made me
crap.
so happy.
And I thought man, I love this was so subtly and well done, but the bad guy, right? He's got his face plastered on, and you think it's because he's modifying himself,
I thought at first
And then,
too, and
you
then
know,
yeah.
and then you realize no, that's a mask.
Well, at the end, I was trying to figure out because I was like, oh, he Rocket clawed him up, and I'm thinking, did he somehow just claw him perfectly around the side?
Yeah.
Or just hit the side to where he had to repair it?
Yeah.
But then no, it's just a mask.
But no, it's a mask,
It's
Mission
like the
Impossible
Scooby-Doo.
style.
No, it's the Scooby-Doo gang. Who's actually the bad guy here?
yeah.
Whoop.
It was really gross though when they ripped his face off.
Solid villain though.
Solid
good,
villain.
Good villain. Like, I'm sick. Maybe it's just a recent trend. I'm sick of the trend of redeemable villains. Like, oh, they're not bad. They're just really damaged.
Right.
I'm like, no, I just want a bad guy that I can hate.
A bad guy that's a bad guy that's a
He's
bad
just
guy.
a genuinely bad dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And this guy is one of them.
Yeah.
He's a bad dude.
There's no redeeming qualities about him whatsoever.
Yeah. And he's just kind of like, I don't know. Nobody really cares that he's doing anything. Not even the Guardians. They're not like, we should stop this guy on moral basis. He's a jerk to their friend. You know what I mean?
I think
if he had left Rocket alone, he just would have kept doing his horrible experiments.
Yeah, more people just kind of feared him because, like, they all knew he existed, and they're like, no, he controls, like, this whole corner of the galaxy. We can't screw with him. But then it's like, you mess with our friend, we don't care what the odds are. We're screwing with you.
Man, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what did you guys think of the F-bomb?
It was great. It was so just, like, nonchalant.
Yeah.
I know. I knew it was gonna be in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's gonna be in some scene of
Huge
like they're
scene.
battling
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Nope.
Which
Just-
is funny because they had...
frustrating.
Just
Shit.
open the door.
Apparently it was ad-lib, too. Apparently he just threw that in.
Yeah, because they
That's
do
funny.
a couple different versions of every scene and just see what works.
Right.
But
Right.
it's pretty fun. That whole sequence. No, you're putting your finger in the keyhole. No, press the
I
button.
think you're putting your finger in the key.
Okay, now what? Open the effing door.
And they're like, go. And also I loved, because, like, I don't know, it's easy to get wrapped up in, like, the characters, you know them, and you think, I don't know, you get to know the characters and you think you know everything about them, and then you realize Peter Quill can't drive a car because he left Earth when he was 8.
Yeah. when he
So,
was
like,
a
you know,
kid.
so it's like, why should he know how to drive a car? He doesn't. So then they have a horrible time. Well, it's hilarious.
Pretty funny.
That was really
Drax
good.
can ride a motorcycle perfectly though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what's funny too is, like, the first F-bomb in an MCU movie was supposed to be an Endgame. They even filmed it
Really?
and cut it.
Where
Mostly-
was it?
It was gonna be Iron Man after he grabbed the stones.
Mm.
Thanos would have said, like, I am inevitable, and then Iron Man would have just been like, F you. Like, they actually have it.
That's amazing.
And it would. I think I'm glad they didn't keep it. That's
no,
stupid.
that's really
Yeah,
good.
it
That's
was,
good.
yeah.
They didn't keep it. Yeah.
But yeah,
And it's so much better here.
I guarantee you, Deadpool's gonna make some kind of remark about that
Yeah.
when his movie comes out. They're like, oh, and James Gunn just had to put an F-bomb in before I could get here or something. Because that's something Deadpool would do.
Yeah. When does that Deadpool
Fair.
movie come out?
I think it's next year, like
Next
next
year?
November or
Wow.
something. Or they might have pushed it back a little further. But
That means I gotta watch the first Deadpool. I haven't seen 1 or 2.
yes,
I
we're
have not
watching
either.
those. I love Deadpool.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
But yeah.
But yeah, very good movie. It was honestly coming out of it again because everyone survived, and it was a little bit
know.
more like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I came out of it like, oh, that was good.
Well, it's like I go by, like, character by character, and I'm like, each ending each character got made complete sense for them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, yeah.
I like how Drax is Big Dad now.
It's true.
Yeah. All right, who do you think we'll see next again soon?
I think only Star-Lord is probably the only one.
No,
Really?
I
I
think we'll see them all.
I think we'll see. I think we'll see Mantis.
Yeah, maybe Mantis, Star-Lord and Mantis, because they said Star-Lord will return.
Yeah,
So I'm
but he
assuming
doesn't
that's
want to
just
do
for
it for a long time. So
Well,
I assume
it'll
it's
be
like-
for Secret Wars.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, thinking about it, maybe Groot. Bradley Cooper said he's done with the character, although money talks. So
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Rocket
honestly.
and Groot are gone. Drax is definitely done. Like,
Oh yeah,
he-
Drax
yeah,
is done.
and you
He's
could
done.
tell, like, and this is not to, like, shame Dave Bautista, but
Mhm.
like, it's really hard to stay in that good of shape.
It's true.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
they filmed the first one over 10 years ago, and then be in that shape at his age. He's almost
Yeah.
like, he's like 55.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why he actually wears a shirt now. It's
Yeah.
just because, like, he struggled to stay in
It
shape.
just didn't. Yeah.
Well,
he
the
wanted
same
to shape.
rippedness that
Yeah,
Drax
yeah.
was.
Not even in
and
shape.
I don't even blame him because
Yeah.
it didn't really change much.
No, yeah.
So, and he's still really,
Yeah, I didn't
really
notice.
buff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Drax the Destroyer. Yeah, no, he won't be back. Mantis, I think, will. Star-Lord will.
Gamora's gone. I think Mantis and Star-Lord are the only ones who could come back.
Gamora I could see
Well, you know
coming back,
Star-Lord
but the
for sure.
Ravengers are just
Same
like
thing.
a corner of Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. So I think it's like unlikely
It's the
because
same-
it's so
I think
niche.
it's another actor thing because Zoe Saldana
But-
said she wants to be done.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think new Guardians of the Galaxy are gonna be back either in big films like Secret Wars, Avengers stuff,
Yeah.
or in their own movie a little bit later on. Not like soon,
Definitely.
Yeah.
but like that'll be the next thing, and that's all new people. Plus,
Maybe
what's his
Nebula will
face?
be back. but-
Oh, Nebula will probably be back.
Well, no, because she's still paired off with Drax.
Oh yeah,
so,
no, yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, Star-Lord, yes. Mantis, maybe.
Nebula's like super done with her character too. Like that's just
Yeah.
kind of the end of.
And I think too, at least what I've noticed, all the actors who are like, "Yeah, we really loved it, but we're done." It's all the ones that require heavy makeup.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
I would be sick of that
Yeah.
at this point. Like Mantis and Mantis, yeah, she has some makeup that,
It's also some CGI.
but yeah, it's just mostly like sticking some things on her forehead, and that's
Yeah.
about it. And Star-Lord doesn't need any, so
No.
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder, because Star-Lord's just like a regular guy.
he's just a dude.
Yeah, he's just like
He
some
can
guy.
just shoot a gun.
I mean, he's half celestial.
Not anymore.
Not
Not
anymore.
even- well, yeah, he is, but he doesn't have the power. I saw one dude say they're like, my one thing I wish they did with Guardians is like when Peter like somehow brings Rocket back, maybe we could have seen him tap into like some dormant celestial and use
Right,
that, or like
yeah.
just you could see his hand charge up,
That'd be cool.
because that would have been kind of cool to let him still have a little bit of powers.
Yeah.
And like maybe it just requires a ton of
Well, that's probably
rage.
how he survived in space for so long as well.
Yeah.
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 I guess you can say that. Yeah.
So I kind of wish he had a little bit left over after Ego died, but that's just nitpicking at this point.
Whether or
Yeah.
not they get back together, I wish that Gamora had saved him instead of Adam Warlock.
I know.
get why he did, but
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
she saves him in the first, or he saves her in the first one. That's a big moment. It would add some, like, again, they don't have to get back together, but I think it would be like at least we're not, you know,
Not enemies.
yeah, like it's just like, at least there's not that awkward thing. Like, it's still
Yeah.
weird. I don't really like you. We're not getting back together, but you did save me, and that was cool.
What I want to see specifically, I just want to see like a mini Disney Plus series. Not of like Guardians. I just want to see Peter doing Earth things nowadays. I want to see him discover Spotify.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to watch that.
Dude, I've been waiting. And I don't know if it'll ever happen now because Guardian's over, but they get to Earth and they do some Earth thing and they like listen to modern day music. And Peter Quill's like, "What is this garbage?
That'd be funny.
What did Earth come to?"
That's what I want to.
Oh my gosh, dude! I loved. This is like, at the very end, it was the end credits, right? His grandpa's reading the paper and it's talking about friggin' what's his face getting abducted.
Yeah, from
By,
the Christmas special.
Yeah, from the Christmas special. Did
I
you notice that?
I noticed that.
Yeah, that was funny.
And the serious ad placement for the
Kevin
cereal
Bacon.
I saw.
Yeah, it was Kevin Bacon reveals all alien abduction.
Exactly.
Is what the newspaper said. I want to say John Travolta, but that wasn't right.
No.
No.
Yeah, it was
John
funny.
Travolta's a Scientologist, so he probably already has been.
Yeah.
Good movie. Good movie. I
Good
liked
movie.
it a lot.
Good movie.
Do you have any other thoughts, Garrett?
Mm-mm. It was great.
I love the intro. Oh! I have one more thought. It was freaking disgusting.
What?
All of it. It was
That's
true.
disgusting.
It is true.
It's a disgusting movie. I can't.
I can
That is
see.
true.
It is
Yeah.
in credence to how good the movie is that I went this long without mentioning how horribly disgusting
Yeah.
almost all of it is.
Yeah,
It's true.
The
Like-
Flesh Planet.
Yeah.
it's
Oh my
nasty.
gosh.
Nasty.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
that
So
brings me to
gross.
another point. Nathan Fillion, his extended cameo, that was
Yeah.
freaking great. I
That
loved
was great.
that.
I love how they all break into that one room and Peter Quill's like, "What the frick, man? He's just coming in here with a breach." And he's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Hey, we got this CD." He's like, "I got one of mine too." And he's like, what
I'm a
the-
big fan of Nathan Fillion.
Yeah,
You should watch. He's mostly known for doing TV shows. But
that's
yeah.
cool.
He also, and you haven't seen the Suicide Squad yet. That's another one we should probably watch as
Right.
soon as you get released from the mission
Next week.
next week. But because that's literally R-rated Guardians of the Galaxy is basically
Right,
what it is.
right.
Same humor, same type of thing. Different characters, obviously.
Who did it?
James Gunn.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what he did after because he got fired from Marvel.
Oh yeah,
and
he
DC
got
scooped him
fired,
up,
and then DC
and then
scooped him, yeah.
eventually Disney was like, you know what, this was really premature and stupid to fire you over something you did well before you ever worked for us.
Right. I don't. Yeah.
It was stupid, really,
It was
really
really
stupid. They never should fire. Honestly, they fumbled the bag because they fired him. He's now the CEO of DC Studios.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was all. So yeah, because he made the Suicide Squad, and it was so good and such a big success. And then he did Peacemaker, which he was like in the middle of production when Marvel asked him to come back for Guardians, and he said, "Yeah, I will, but I need full creative control, and you got to let me finish Suicide
Yeah.
Squad and Peacemaker first."
Yeah.
Which was another fun tidbit. There is a scene. Do you care if I spoil Peacemaker?
I don't care, but
Okay.
I do want to get to it eventually, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's really raunchy. It's really
Okay.
nasty. But in the last episode of Peacemaker, the Justice League shows up.
Oh yeah.
Like actually.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
apparently that scene was filmed on the set of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So like like literally the Flash and Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Superman are all there.
Oh my god.
So
That's
I
fun.
guess they had to film it in post-production, and he was already in production for Marvel.
Wow.
And I guess it was like a repayment because DC let him use, because the guy who plays the High Evolutionary is one of the main characters in Peacemaker. It's the same actor.
Oh, I see.
And I guess they let him do a couple scenes and a screen test on the set of Peacemaker. So it's like Marvel and DC are like trading, like just trading equipment and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, yeah, we could use. So I think there's a set photo out there, and it's of the Flash in full costume with all the Guardians. It's very weird to see.
That is super
It's
weird.
super weird
That's
to look
weird. That
at
is super
because it was
weird.
filmed on the same stage, like the same day. Because it's a brief little scene,
Right.
but yeah, kind of cool though.
Huh.
That's cool.
Nice.
I didn't know I was gonna be watching Among Us either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty great.
Oh yeah,
Great.
the movie's disgusting. Hang on, I gotta tell you this. This is my journey. This is my
Oh
journey.
yeah,
of
and the
Guardians
Suicide
of the
Squad
Galaxy, right?
10 times more gory than this was.
Okay, but that's the difference.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that
this
was
is the
rated R
difference.
though.
Gory does not necessarily bother me.
That's true. Yeah.
Growing up, throughout my life, I have hated the human body. It's disgusting.
After you went on this whole rant about on
Disgusting.
Wikipedia.
That's different. But I'm talking like anatomy class. Like, man, it's disgusting. Like, and me being a heart kid, right? You know what part of the body I hate the most? The heart. And so when I'm getting an echocardiogram, I got to be there with my heart beating on a monitor going, "Ugh." It's so annoying. I hate it. Uncomfortable, right? I always hated anatomy and health class whenever we had to take it. I hate it. It grosses me out. I've gotten better at it now, and now I'm like, okay, whatever. It's mostly just the heart that bothers me. So I used to hate movies, right? I used to be afraid of the movie theater and scared of movies,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
One time I was
You're like
dragged.
Bluey.
I was dragged to the. I was exactly like Bluey. I was exactly like Bluey. I get what she's talking about. Anyways, my dad is like, "Hey, I've got a work party. We have to go to Guardians of the Galaxy." I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to the movie theater. I hate it, and that's a superhero movie. It's gonna be loud and scary, and I hate it." My dad's like, "It's not gonna be scary. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not gonna be, you're fine. Man up, kid."
In the
you know?
opening scene.
The opening scene is
The
his
kid
mom
gets
getting
abducted.
cancer, and then him getting abducted by
So,
aliens.
you know what's funny?
So I hated Guardians of the Galaxy 1 for a while, just because it scarred
That's
me. I
really
was like,
sad.
this is terrible. And then I rewatched it later on. I was like, actually, this is solid. So that I hated. Then I go to the movie now, and I'm like, it's still, like, it is... Every
Icky.
Guardians of the Galaxy movie is the embodiment of everything I hate in movies. But I still love it. Like, it's still good. But, man, it was disgusting.
On top of that, like, what's funny thing about that opening scene in Guardians 1, I didn't know it existed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went to when we went to go see it, I went with my family. We were a little bit late,
Right.
and we walked in right as like Peter was like putting on his headphones and putting on the Walkman, and then the title card appears, and I'm like, oh, and so we're like, oh, this is the opening scene of the movie, whatever.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like later on in the movie, when he has like the flashback to his mom, like, take my hand, Peter.
Yeah.
I was just like, That was weird. Okay. It wasn't
Well, that
until
was
like
weird.
6 months later
Yeah.
until it was out on DVD. We watched it. I was like, where did this opening scene come from?
Yeah, and I hated that scene. So anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy has always had a thing with me where I'm like, this is disgusting.
Love it.
And I don't like it. But it's shown growth because now I can go see this movie in theaters and I'm not scared anymore.
Just really grossed out.
It was disgusting. And like, man, and Rocket's incapacitated and all you see is his heart with a thing on it. I'm like, that's that thing I don't like. That's
Oh,
that
the anatomy
thing I don't
thing.
like. That's the heart. I don't like hearts.
That
So
reminds
anyways.
me of two. Like I like blood and gore and that stuff never really bothers me in movies, with one exception. It was 127 hours. Have you seen that?
No.
Don't watch it.
Okay.
It's a true story. It's about this guy, actually, like here in Utah. He gets caught in a canyon and like a boulder falls
and
on
he
his
has to
arm,
rip his arm off.
and
or
he has to
whatever.
cut off his
Yeah,
own
yeah, yeah,
arm
yeah,
to
yeah.
escape. And it takes like 45 minutes. It's so I like got
Half
like
the movie is him sawing off.
literally, and it's this like dull little like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
utility knife like that big.
Yeah.
It's not a huge knife. So
That's an average size knife, Wade.
but yeah, it was just super nasty and super gross. I felt like lightheaded and almost barfed a couple
Wow.
of times. Like I had to stop the movie.
Yeah,
It's the
dad's-
only
Good to
time
know.
I was ever bothered by that in movies.
My dad's thing was Saving Private Ryan. I haven't seen it yet,
That is
but but I've heard, and he didn't like that.
Yeah.
Still
Just the
messes him
first
up.
part.
it's just the opening scene.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie's still intense, but not like the opening scene.
Yeah. Anyways, Guardians of the
Um,
Galaxy. It was fantastic. I really liked it.
Very, very good.
Will Poulter says he was once approached in the bathroom by a fan who said they recognized him from Toy Story.
Poor guy. And look at him now.
Look at him now.
Look at him now.
At least he got paid.
Yeah, did he not get paid in a movie?
No, haven't you? Hold on.
Well, like that the RV movie or whatever? Did he not get paid in it? Is that what it is?
We
Like
the
movie he was
Millers.
in?
You guys are getting paid, meme? This. It's actually from We're the Millers, which is a very raunchy movie that you should never watch because we're good Christian boys.
I am a good Christian boy.
Ironically, it has Ted Lasso in it.
Solid.
Okay, well, it's just like I'm only getting paid this. You're getting paid this. I'm only getting paid this. You're getting paid this. I'm only getting paid this. Wait, you guys are getting paid? Was
Nice.
the scene? Yeah. See.
Oh, okay.
So that's what everyone references. He
Yeah,
did this
yeah.
movie when he was a lot younger, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if you look at any comment section after he got announced as the casting, literally they're like, "But is he getting paid though?"
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, amazing. Everybody should watch it. It was good.
Copyrighted music.
I can play that on guitar, actually.
Nerd.
Please do.
Okay, where's the guitar? I will play it. Everyone should go watch it. It's very good. Let's go to break. Hey everyone, Editor Josh here. If you listen this far, I can assume you've liked something about Hot Tub Talks, so consider giving it a share. If you're listening on YouTube, you can leave a comment. We read comments at the end of the show every single week. You can follow us on TikTok at Hot Tub Talking, Instagram at Hot Tub Talks Official, and of course YouTube at Hot Tub Talks. Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love recording Hot Tub Talks. But that's enough for the break. Let's get back to the show. All right, Wade has a topic. We don't know
I
what it
have
is.
the
What do
topic
you want to talk about, Wade?
of our debate for today, and it will require everyone's a little bit of participation
Okay.
because we're all
Garrett's
going to
on his
label
phone.
we're all going to label each
Not
other,
to tattle.
and we're going to have to
But Garrett's on his
ferociously
phone.
defend ourselves from each other.
Okay.
So, are you a man? Are you a Muppet of a
Oh
man?
my gosh. He
Are you
said
a
this
very
this
manly
morning.
Muppet, or are you a Muppet? Garrett, I think you're a Muppet.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I
very
have
rap.
no idea. I've seen the meme and I don't know what it means.
Have you ever seen
Have you
that?
not seen
You've
the
not
movie?
seen the Muppets?
The Muppet movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a great
What?
movie.
Great movie.
I've heard the song.
And I'm a Muppet
Smith
of a
hasn't seen
man.
it either. I guess we know what we're doing on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
I think Garrett's a Muppet.
Garrett's full Muppet. All right.
He's full
I'm
Muppet.
down. You can be full Muppet. I'm
I
a
think-
manly Muppet.
You're you're a very manly Muppet. Why is
Yeah.
that?
Well, no, I'm probably more of a Muppet of a man.
A Muppet. Of a man.
I'll be with you, Muppet
I
of
don't
a man.
know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. It's-
Wade, show him the picture. It'll help.
Yeah.
I've
He
seen
needs
that.
reference.
I've seen
Yeah,
that. I
so-
don't
Okay.
understand.
Just which one do you associate most with?
I don't even know what that even means.
As your therapist, how do you feel about these labels?
Because on the one side you've got man,
Oh,
and
I
then-
understand,
and then
but
the
what
second
is
one
being a
you've got
Muppet?
a Muppet of a man. So it's a Muppet that's a man. Then
Am
you've got a
I
very
a
manly
man?
Muppet.
Maybe we should just turn on the scene real quick and
And or am I a Muppet?
And then you've got a man who's a Muppet of a man.
He just looks sad.
Who's a man.
He
of a
is
Muppet.
sad because he's a
And then you've got
Muppet.
a Muppet.
Well, he's not sad.
Well, then because he's a very manly Muppet.
And he's a Muppet. And he's not sad.
He's a Muppet of a man.
because he's a Muppet of a man.
But he's a Muppet.
Oh, I thought a very manly Muppet was a Muppet of a man, and a Muppet of a man is a very manly
Oh
Muppet.
my gosh!
So
I'm gonna
You guys
say
are both Muppets.
I'm a Muppet of a man. I'm gonna say that one.
I think I'm a very manly Muppet then.
You're a very manly
Yeah.
Muppet.
That makes Wade the man.
Yeah,
No.
makes sense.
Wade
Because
is
we
a
can
very
all
manly
only
Muppet.
new rule. We can all only be one of them.
We,
Fine,
you
then
can't
I'm
be
a
on my
man.
square.
So no duplicates.
can't
Hey,
be
I'm
on
the
my
man.
square.
You're a Muppet of a man.
You're a very manly Muppet.
No, Josh is the very man.
Well, then you're a Muppet of a man.
No. I'm a Muppet of a man.
Yeah, you're a very manly Muppet.
Yeah, you're a manly Muppet.
I'm just the man.
No, he's the man.
What?
And the best there is, plain and
In your
simple.
face.
He's the best there is.
He's the best there is.
What about the murders?
I'm the best there is.
What?
I'm a Muppet. Whatever that means.
I'm the best there is.
Whatever
Plain and
that
simple. I wake up every morning and I piss excellence.
That is not how the line goes.
Yes,
Say
it
it.
is.
Do the
it
roar.
says,
Do the roar.
I wake up in
Do
the
the roar.
morning and I piss excellence.
Okay.
You missed it by 2 words.
Woo!
Woo!
Anyways, I would say I am a Muppet of a man.
You're a Muppet of a man? Why is that? Why what makes you a Muppet? What makes you tick? What makes it so you have a hand controlling your every action up your anus?
No, I just don't think I'm full Muppet.
You're just not full Muppet?
I'm just not full man either. Like, look at me and tell me I'm not. I'm on the man spectrum of it,
That is true.
and then look at me and tell me I'm not full Muppet. So I must be the Muppet of a man.
You're Muppet of a man.
Yep.
But that means you're still like more man than Muppet.
No,
Because a
'cause
very
that's-
manly Muppet is more Muppet than man.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm the Muppet
yeah,
version of
I'm a
man.
very manly Muppet. I can
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Garrett's
That's
just
how you know.
Garrett's just a Muppet.
he's still on his phone.
Garrett's watching it right
Oh,
now,
okay.
so he can have context.
I want to watch it.
Copyright strike.
Just don't listen to this.
I can't like. It sounds out of key to me. I don't know what it is.
Right now, I don't want to leave Walter. He needs me.
I don't know, sweetheart.
He needs me.
He seems pretty happy.
Man, I am Muppet.
This is a good intermission.
It's a banger of a song.
Oscar-nominated song.
Yes.
I love you so much.
I've been singing it all day.
Yep. There's me,
Most important person in
the
your
Muppet
world.
of a man. See, would you be? Would you? Which one do you think it would
Just
be?
because you haven't found your talent yet doesn't mean you don't have one.
He's a Muppet. Then again, I'm very Kermit-like, so maybe I
Here.
would be full Muppet.
BuzzFeed has a quiz for this.
Okay.
Am I a Muppet? I forgot that the guy from freaking Big Bang Theory is in this.
All right, we should all take
Yeah.
the quiz.
Yeah.
You go first, and then I'll take it after you.
Okay, we'll take the quiz.
There's a BuzzFeed quiz for this.
At least I think that's what this is.
All right, all right.
That's what
Are you a Muppet of a man or a very manly Muppet?
This BuzzFeed quiz is already incorrect. The Muppets came out in 2011, not 2010.
They
Ooh.
came out what? Wow, that
Muppets
was
Most Wanted. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's not good. I haven't seen.
I've
it
actually
either.
seen very few Muppet movies.
I've seen all of them at least once.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Mary.
This
Amy
movie.
Adams?
Is she from Pam?
Enchanted or
Yeah.
Is she from what?
She's Amy Adams is in a lot, dude.
Why are they asking us about Sesame Street
Because
characters
they're
now?
They're Muppets as well.
Oh.
My problem is with this quiz, I might
Amy
take.
Adams, yeah.
It says I'm a very manly Muppet.
Ah. Anyway, send me the
Interesting.
quiz. Send it to the group chat.
Oh, it's Catch Me If No.
She's in a ton of movies. She's also Lois Lane in Man
Hold
of
on.
Steel.
I'm
Oh,
a very
Hey, she's
manly
in Talladega
Muppet.
Nights.
Yeah, she's the chick he ends up marrying, like the second chick he likes.
No, what's that one show where they're the magic show?
Pick a Muppet. I'm Kermit.
Magic show.
Yeah, they like do magic and they steal stuff. They
That's
rob-
Now You See Me.
Yeah, she's from that. That's what I read.
Pick a
She's all
Muppets
from.
movie. The Muppets, the Muppet movie. The
Are you gonna
Muppet
send it to
Christmas
me so I
Carol.
can be a man?
I
I've
sent
seen
it in the
Well,
group chat.
Mr.
You
Carol.
can't be a man or a full Muppet on this quiz. You're either a Muppet
What?
of a man or a very manly Muppet.
Wait, what? I've been
So?
deceived and lied to.
Well,
I guess I'll say
BuzzFeed
the
usually
Christmas
does that.
Carol, I don't know.
Fair point.
Yeah, you're right.
Pick a cameo actor. Neil Patrick Harris, Whoopi Goldberg, Dave Grohl, Emily Blunt, Selena Gomez, or Jack Black. We're picking Jack Black.
We all know Jack Black's
Yeah,
the
we're
winner
all
there.
choosing. We're all choosing Jack Black. There's a U quiz. There's a personality
Wonka
quiz. for
wonka.
this.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm gonna take that one too.
Pick a
Yeah.
Sesame Street Muppet. Oh,
Don't
man,
wanna
this is
give
a
it my
hard
name.
bet between like Elmo and Bert and Ernie.
I chose Cookie Monster.
I also chose Cookie Monster.
So you can't.
Well, I might choose
All right,
Bert and Ernie.
I send another link. We'll take that quiz as well.
I'm doing Bert and Ernie.
I think it's the same quiz, honestly.
Man or
Is it?
Muppet. Rainbow
Yeah.
Connection. That's my favorite pick. Pick another Muppet. Statler and Waldorf or Animal. The Swedish Chef.
No, it's different.
Statler
Is
and
it?
Waldorf
Okay.
is what I'm picking. I got a man. A Muppet of a man.
Muppet of a man.
I'm a man.
Nice.
I don't know what that means. None of this meant anything to me. Okay, here's the second quiz.
Yeah, try the second.
Enter
quiz.
your name.
Oh, this second quiz is more like the classic Muppets.
Start. Ooh, pick a Muppet. Kermit.
Pick a Kermit meme is one of the questions.
Good.
Garrett, what did you get?
I'm a Muppet.
He's a Muppet! You got the Muppet. We chose correctly.
Oh my gosh, dude! This
Manly
the second
Muppet.
quiz is way harder.
Do I choose
Pick
Mark
a Kermit
Hamill
meme,
or
and they're
Elton
all
John?
incredible. Like the unaliving Kermit.
If you were
Or
on the
the
Muppet
Usher
Show, what
Kermit.
would your role be? Makeup artist? No. Backstage crew?
Oh,
Maybe.
not Kermit Suicide.
Part of the audience? No. Star of the show? I'm going to be
Hey,
star of the show,
unalive.
baby.
You're right.
Or work at the theater. You should choose work at the theater.
You did that.
No, I chose star of the show, baby. Julie Andrews, Mark Hamill.
Oh, I love pigs in space.
I could be like Grace Kelly. I'm going to pick Mark Hamill. Or maybe John Denver. I'm going to choose John Denver because I know you guys won't choose
I
John
knew
Denver.
you would choose that one.
I was going to pick Mark Hamill. I was very
chose
close.
Mark Hamill.
But I knew you picked Mark Hamill. All right, Kermit Scrunch, none of my business. Kermit.
Yeah.
All of these are amazing. I got to do Kermit Scrunch. It's my favorite.
You know what you're
Finished the
picking,
second
Josh.
Pictures in my
What'd you
head.
get?
Man or
I
Muppet,
got a
Rainbow
man.
You got a man
Wow.
as well?
I got a man.
It's a beautiful
Yeah,
man.
Pick a Rhea
You're
You're
Skirting.
just a man, just an ordinary Joe, just a dude, a guy, is what it says.
Pick a Muppet from the Sesame Street. Ernie.
You seriously picked Ernie?
I love Ernie.
Ernie over Elmo, Big Bird, and Cookie Monster?
Ernie is
Yeah, that's pretty-
amazing.
And Bert? Even Bert's
And
better
do the
than
duck,
Ernie.
Rubber duck, duck,
Oh
duck,
my gosh.
rubber duck, duck, do rubber duck, duck, duck.
It's
amazing.
It's Robert Ducky. You're the one.
That's also a good one. Also
You
a good
make
one.
bath time so much fun. Or like the Elmo. Elmo's an aardvark, and he's proud.
So is this like the Harry Potter sorting hat at the end where
Pick
it's,
a
where
line
it's
from Rainbow
like
Connection.
we
I'm
can say
a-
what we are? So
I'm
then
a Muppet of a man.
This one.
what did you
Oh.
choose, man or a Muppet of a man?
I chose a Muppet.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So, interesting.
Last but not least, what do you think you are? Oh man, this is just
I'm
like
still
a
very
sorting
manly
You're a
hat.
Muppet.
very manly Muppet.
I'm
Well, we
gonna
all three
choose-
got different ones. If Josh gets the fourth one, the prophecy is true.
All right. I want to say a Muppet.
Oh, man. He got a man.
I got a man.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks like it's
Fake
invalid.
I got man twice.
No, you guys just need to
which
fight.
is obviously not true.
Yeah, you're right. You need to fight to the death to see who's the real man.
If you scroll down, there's like a percentage.
Well,
Oh man, I just
Oh wait,
closed
no,
down it.
that's just everybody. Only
Yeah.
4% of people get a very manly Muppet.
Wow,
Wow.
I'm one of that 4%.
Yeah,
Look at me.
46% of people are a Muppet of a man,
I'm just basic.
and 24
basic.
and 24 are a man or a Muppet.
Wow.
Wow.
That's cute. I'm rare.
If you were a
Therefore,
Muppet,
I'm
which
better.
would you be? Oh, I unplugged my thing.
I
Yeah.
would be animal because I can act like crazy and harass women and face no repercussions.
That is
Fair.
terrible.
Oh, get it? Repercussion?
I'd be Cookie.
That was terrible.
Waka
I'd be
waka.
Cookie Monster because then I could eat all I want.
Oh,
That's
that's
fair.
true. That's true.
I
Garrett?
mean, come on, sounds like the life.
Are we talking about Muppets or Sesame Street? Or is that the
Sesame
same
Street
thing?
characters are Muppets.
Yeah, they I'd say they count.
I mean Grover.
Grover.
Grover? That's
Cause
fine.
Then
I
you're
eat garbage.
indestructible,
Does
dude.
you eat Grover doesn't eat garbage.
Yeah, that's Oscar the Grouch.
That's what I
Oscar.
am. Who's the freak is
Oscar.
Grover? Who's that guy?
the purple guy. He's blue, I
he's
guess.
he's the stunt man.
Yeah, he's super Grover.
Yeah,
Super
well,
Grover.
Nice.
I'm the trash
You
guy.
turn the page. He's in that book.
I loved that
Yeah,
book.
it's amazing. It's a great book. You know what? I'd just be like one of those dudes. Yep. You know the aliens? Have you ever seen
Sounds
those?
familiar.
Yeah.
No, I'd
So you're telling me
Kermit.
Sesame
I
Street
gotta
and the
be
Muppets
Kermit.
live in the same universe?
Yes.
Yeah,
They have.
they cross
Weird.
over all the time.
Yeah.
My favorite
That's
thing
why.
is orange. Of course, it's an orange. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And
Gosh, Jane, I'm gonna have that stupid song stuck in my head for the rest of it.
Yes, you will.
My man.
Man, or am I a Muppet? I still think it's hilarious the one time we went to Bricks and Minifigs and you're like, I'll get one Muppet Lego figure.
Oh
and
my
you
gosh.
freaking pulled Kermit
And I pulled
without even
Kermit.
feeling for it.
Oh man,
They need to remake Bionicles.
Yeah.
I watched
Agreed.
an hour-long documentary on YouTube 2 weeks ago about Bionicles, and I'm sold now. I didn't like it as a kid, honestly, but now I want them.
I disagree. I think they should remake Hero Factory, which was
I
better
have no
than
idea what that
Bionicles.
is.
It was like
That was the
Bionicles,
successor to Bionicle.
but better. It was
Nothing's
like
better
Bionicles.
than Bionicle.
They had a toll-free number you
Star
could call
Wars.
to talk
They
to
should do a
robots.
collab.
I did that
Should.
so much.
Oh, would you look at that? DeAndre Ayton is out.
You know what? That's fine. We don't need Aiden.
Don't check the score.
Oh, no.
No, don't do it, Docker. You're going to ruin the rest of your day.
Suns, how dare you? It's only the end of the first quarter. They can come
They're
back.
down by like 17.
They can come back.
I know
They
you
came.
guys-
They came back from like 12 last night
What?
or 2
Who are
nights
they
ago.
playing?
The
I thought-
Nuggets.
I thought they were playing. Oh, never mind. That's Philly. Philly's playing the
Yeah.
Celtics.
Philly and Celtics, they're insane right now. They're
Dude.
always neck and neck.
I know.
It's
I just need the
insane.
Celtics to win it.
Yeah, I want the Celtics too.
Even though they're down 3-1. I mean 3-2 now.
3-2. That's not. They can come back.
I know you guys can't hear it, but the bubbles are on. Do you know what time it is?
It's hot tub time.
It
Bubbles.
is
It
questions.
is questions.
Am I a man?
In the brief off time,
Or
Garrett,
am
you're
I
leaving
a
soon, right?
man? Yes.
When are you leaving?
On Wednesday. Or
Wednesday.
Tuesday. Well,
No.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
I don't
You
see any YouTube
excited?
Yes, man.
Garrett.
I'm gonna film it.
Fly-
At least.
Yeah, please
better
make a
film it.
please
I'm
make
at
a
least-
vlog.
I'm
Please
not
film all of
gonna
it.
do that. Me leaving on the airplane.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Definitely
want to
film
see
all of
you
it.
going like through TSA and you taking off.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's
That's
gonna be
the-
at like 5 in the morning when nobody's there really.
Ooh.
Make sure you
And-
charge your phone at any opportunity you get when you're like sitting and waiting.
And I don't think I don't think I'll be as scared to record things because nobody will be there.
That's fair.
I'm so excited. I really want to see this.
And you
Okay.
guys are gonna see what they looks like in the little
Oh, I know.
scanner
I've already
thing.
done that before.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like on the outside. To be honest.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got two letters, two questions.
Two
here.
questions.
The first one is from asmith.jp.
Oh, really quick, really quick.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah, what a
relationship
cutie.
advice?
Oh man, what a
look at that.
hottie.
Am
Am
I
I-
a man?
Shut your mouth. Ugh.
um,
Or am I a Muppet man? I hate this. guys.
No, you love it.
We gotta watch the Muppets with Garet now.
Yeah. If we watch it, it'll get out of your head.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
We
Or is there
do-
gonna get
And
another song?
well,
that's
Smith
more
gets
stuck?
back like Saturday afternoon, and we've been trying forever to get him to watch it too. So Saturday night we should just watch the
I'm
Muppets
so down.
because Garet hasn't seen it, Smith hasn't
I'm
seen
so
it.
down.
Okay.
All right.
A Smith. Speaking of Smith.
asmith.jp says, "What is whale's milk?"
So,
Hey, this is the
as we
perfect opportunity.
discussed, again, you can follow us on Instagram, Whales Milk. You could go to our website, whalesmilk.com. Okay, get all your whale's milk need. Whale's milk, obviously, as it speaks for itself, is milk from a whale. Now, this stuff is very fatty, and it's pretty much, you chew it.
It's like Jello.
But very high in nutrition. But that's why we took the idea, and we're gonna create nutrition shakes from it. It'll be very healthy, very good for your body. We'll have all the merch available, and yeah, you'll get all the gains at the gym.
So, how long are we expecting to have this until it's dairy free?
You know what? Give us like 6 months.
Okay, I expect it. I'll ask you again.
Okay, sounds good.
6 months time. Hold on, let me put it in my
It's
calendar.
November.
So November, in time for Christmas, for your holiday shopping.
Ooh.
For
Well, can I
all
just
your
buy it for
protein
me?
powder, gym merch, and workout clothes, and
Exactly.
all your needs.
Yeah,
Whales
so-
still won't accept the logo I made for you.
I don't think I've seen that logo.
I showed you the logo. I sent it to the Eskimo Bros group chat
Oh,
a while ago.
why are we Eskimo Bros?
Because we make out with each other all the time.
Ew. I don't think that means Eskimo.
I don't think that's what it means, Wade.
No, because I'm Eskimo Bros with Docker because we both kissed Smith, and then Smith's Eskimo Bros with each of us because Docker and I have kissed. So boom. See, look, whale's milk.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
I see
thing,
why
yeah.
we didn't accept that.
See,
Kissing the homies goodnight.
Anyways, please follow us, subscribe. We don't have a YouTube, but I think you can subscribe on Instagram now, so go for
The
it.
second question is from asmith.jp.
Oh my gosh.
Why doesn't Docker return my calls? I want to play Pokemon cards.
Tell him I'm busy.
You've got.
Hey,
I guess I
some
can tell him I'm
explaining
busy.
to do.
Yeah, explain.
Hey, homie's in Idaho. He's like a whole 2.5, 3 hours away. I don't know how far
3.5.
Idaho. 3.5 hours away. So
Well, it depends what part, but
You
It's
can
3.5.
still call him.
Hey, should we call him right now and see what happens?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
then you
Call
can
Frosty.
then you can really explain yourself.
yeah.
She's coming over, yes.
Oh, sick.
Am I a man?
Or
Or
am
am
I
I
a
a
Muppet?
Muppet man?
Muppet.
Hello.
We're returning your call about Pokemon cards.
Oh. Wait, what? Sorry.
Sorry, I think Wade woke you up.
Why are you blaming me?
Wait, something about Pokemon cards. Hang on.
Pokemon.
Sorry,
Pikachu.
I am sick and sleeping, but I am ready for a Pokemon card battle, bro.
Okay. Pikachu, I choose you.
No, that's not fair. I get Pikachu. I get Pikachu, and I get Charmander, and I get Sandshrew. You don't get either of those.
Just choose
Fine, Lucario and
And
Mewtwo.
No, Nui. And wait, that's a Bionicle.
Oh,
I want a Bionicle. I'm throwing a Bionicle into the Pokemon.
And I want to throw in a Bionicle.
My favorite Pokemon is Bionicles.
Can I put John Wick in?
Yo, dude,
I'm going to put John Wick in.
Going through my
I'll get his
parents,
dog.
I'll get his
like,
dog.
move, I found
Whoever kills me
my old
loses.
Bionicles,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I only have like 2 or 3 boxes of stuff with my family. One of them is Bionicles. I can't believe that
Dude.
I forgot that I saved those suckers.
Bro, bring them all back. and
Bring
we're
'em
gonna have
all.
a battle.
We have the sickest Bionicle battle.
Bro. These are sacred artifacts.
They're vintage.
Of a time that's
They
been
are.
lost.
Almost probably. What's
How
vintage?
old
like
is
20
vintage?
years?
Yeah,
Is it 20
yeah.
years?
It only ended at like 09, 10.
Yeah, so we're
Even then, the
we're
prime
getting
was like
there.
2004, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have
Oh, you
anything
did?
else to say about whale's milk?
Wait, am I on the podcast?
Yes.
Oh shoot, dog.
Literally all your good questions is the episode we have Docker on. So.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, Whales Milk merch coming early summer 2023. It's about to get real, Docker. Isn't that right?
It is
Yeah.
early summer.
So end of the month,
That's what I'm
beginning of
saying,
next
dog.
month, June, beginning of June.
Can I give some background music for that ad? Keep going with it, Docker.
Do it again. Wait.
So as part of our giveaway, if you follow us at whales.milk on Instagram, we will be giving away an item of
That's what I thought the song was. Yeah.
again, whales.milk. Follow us on Instagram.
Bro, we're gonna let you rest.
Hang on. I gotta hit this one. Stay tuned, man. There we go. Okay.
If any episode gets us sued, it's this
And-
one.
Antiquities.
Really?
is the
I thought they'd be
oldest
much worse than this.
term.
Skillet.
That's Skylar's nickname.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we making cookies?
In a skillet.
Yes,
No,
boy.
because Skylar's name is spelled Skyllar, and so when we first knew her,
Skylat.
did I? No. So every time we tried to like text her an iPhone, like
It would
text her name, it would just
autocorrect.
autocorrect to Skillet.
That
Skillet,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So that became her nickname.
That's a good nickname.
It's actually pretty fire. I'm kind of jealous.
It is a good
You
nickname.
know, Wade's is in my phone.
Father.
It says Wade, Josh's friend.
Josh's friend
Yeah.
in parentheses from like
Yeah.
ever. How many
That's
other ways
fair.
do you know that you need to
Just
distinguish
you.
that?
Just you.
Exactly.
But it was a just in case.
Exactly.
That one moment, I don't like. We were in a group chat and I didn't know you. I was like, "Oh, that's Wade. Wade, Josh's friend."
Love that.
I have. There's. If I look up Josh's friend, there's like 12 people that pull up.
Oh
and
my
and
gosh.
now he's texting his girlfriend. It still says Skillet, Wade's friend.
Oh my gosh.
So how do you guys feel about Arby's?
It's
Good.
nasty.
I love Arby's.
I love
like
Arby's.
Arby's?
Yeah, it's
I
great.
love
Oh, yeah, you
Arby's.
can't
Listen,
eat
I get a little
anything.
meat pile on my food. That's all I can get. It's as bad as R&R
That's
without
true.
ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Arby's. It's good.
Good to know.
Everybody hates it, but it's good.
I like Arby's.
That one sucks though. The one
Yes,
that's right here,
this
that one's
Arby's-
garbage.
It's just
bad.
like the
Good to know.
Provo
It's
Cup
terrible.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
one
Oh, like
one's
the
good.
tiny one?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
It's like a truck stand.
I've never been there, but
don't go
probably
that
for good
good.
reason.
It's not that
Yeah.
good.
I got like every time I've been there, I've gotten cold noodles.
I was with him
unfortunate.
one night, like right as they're closing, and he's like, "These are gluten free, right?" They're like, I don't know." And then they make it for him again, and then it's cold, and then he's like, "I don't want to make a scene again."
That's
He
funny.
just like he was so disgruntled and just eating cold noodles.
That's unfortunate.
It's been cold the 4 times I've been there, which was 4 times too many. I would have rather
Yeah.
driven the extra
Like
5 to
mile,
10 minutes
yeah.
to
Yeah,
the Orem
the
one
Orem
and
one.
get good food.
Orem one actually like has a fountain too for like drinks instead of the Provo one just giving you like a can of Sprite.
Yeah.
It's better than giving you a fountain drink that's bad syrup or
That's
fair,
fair. but,
straight
like,
up
that doesn't
soda
happen that
water.
often. Skillet, hurry up.
Skillet, come
Skillet,
home.
we miss you.
Oh, is she
Where
coming?
are you, Skillet? Why can't I find you?
Docker's just sitting here like, what did I get myself
He's just
into?
I'm
laying
gonna
on the
start
floor.
throwing ham out the window.
I love this motorcycle that's passing by, and I can
That
hear
was
very
a
That was
loudly.
a chopper.
That was
Was it
definitely a
chopper?
helicopter.
Oh, okay.
That was a
I couldn't
helicopter.
tell.
Listen, I was watching the new trailer for
Helicopter,
Fast and
helicopter.
Furious.
Fast and Furious, fast 10-year seatbelts.
It's dumb. I don't think they should make more. Anyway,
At least
but
it's the last one.
I thought it was
Last two.
funny how Jason, whatever his name is,
Statham?
no Mimosa
Momoa.
or whatever,
Derulo.
Jason Mimosa.
Mimosa.
was on the phone with the good guys, and he's like, "Did you just throw a helicopter at me?" It's kind of funny.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ride at Universal Studios.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. He rides a helicopter that's like half his size,
Yeah.
and somehow
it's
it lifts
hilariously
him.
bad.
It's a terrible ride.
It's the worst.
Who is
ride.
it? Who
The
lived?
Fast and Furious ride.
No, but
and-
who does he lift?
Well, like Vin Diesel like
yeah.
jumps on and like grabs the helicopter, but then he's like bigger than the helicopter.
Yeah.
So it's like King Kong or something?
Yeah, it's actually on that same. Well, at least the Hollywood one, King Kong and Fast and Furious are part of the same ride because it's part of the.
It's
It's
different
like part
in
of
Orlando.
and Jaws actually because they're all like on the tram tour and then it just takes stops and then turns into a different ride for a bit and then switches back into the tram.
Interesting.
Keeps going.
Yeah, in Orlando they're different. The King Kong one's actually pretty sick.
That's cool.
But-
yeah, the King Kong and Jaws way better than Fast and Furious was on the
Fast
tram
and Furious
tour.
is just garbage.
Very. Ow!
Nice.
I hit myself with the mic.
You know what's also ironic? The Vin Diesel has 2 franchises of a found family, and the one that's good, he's a talking tree.
That's so cute.
That's amazing. I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie.
I saw Hobbs
I
and
haven't
Shaw.
either.
It was
Honestly,
pretty good.
5, 6, and 7 are all really, actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard
and then
some were
everything
really
else
good.
is just mediocre to really
What
bad.
about Tokyo Drift?
That's
I've
bad.
heard that
It's
was a
actually
good
pretty
one.
bad.
Really?
That
I've
one
heard
has the
that's a
most
good one.
memes, though.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Was that song made for that movie?
Might have been, I think. Or at least it was used. Because we all know my favorite meme ever is the friggin' Polar Express to the Tokyo Drift music.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Ding, 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 ding.
When does Fast 10 Your Seatbelts come out?
Like next week.
Oh, man. I don't
What
have
is
time
that?
to watch 10 movies in that time.
You don't need to watch that one in theaters. It's okay.
You can probably start, honestly,
Honestly, I feel like
watch
Fast and
one
Furious is one
and
you
then
should
skip
watch.
to 5.
Fast and Furious is one you should watch in
Oh,
theaters.
There's too many of them.
Because it's like big, and like, whereas like, you know.
Is not every movie exactly the same?
No, they're actually completely
Listen, I
different.
saw
Really?
Hobbs and Shaw, and
Hobbs and Shaw is something completely
It was really good,
It's
Good to know.
actually pretty fun.
but it has
but-
nothing to do with Fast and Furious. It's just
Yeah.
its own
It's
movie.
just the same characters, yeah.
It has the
Yeah.
Yeah,
bad
the
guy from
guy-
them and the Rock.
Yeah, because Jason Statham is like
It's basically
the bad guy in
just
7.
it's just a Rock version. I mean, a
Yes.
Rock movie.
Yeah, who's the guy who passed away in that movie? What's his name?
Oh, Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker. His brother lives in my neighborhood.
Oh, interesting.
It's pretty
I
sick.
live in the same neighborhood you live in.
No way.
What?
I think
I
we're
do too.
neighbors.
I think.
No, no, Paul Walker and Vin Diesel were like the 2 leads of the franchise up until 7 when he unfortunately passed away.
And then
And
they
then,
had Charlie Puth's
He
amazing
died in
song.
7?
Yeah.
Paul Walker died in 7?
Yeah.
I
I
thought it was
thought
in
he died in
5.
like 1 or 2.
No, 7.
I
Oh
thought
my
it was like
goodness.
5.
No, it was 7. 7's the last one with Paul Walker in it.
Wow.
And then after that, I think they wanted because like they bring The Rock comes in at 5, and they're all pretty solid. But then I think they wanted to make The Rock either like the new co-lead with Vin Diesel, which good because I like The Rock and he's the biggest star of them all. But then he and Vin Diesel really beefed really hard. So they
oh yeah,
took
because
him-
now they're like they can't be in the same
yeah,
room.
and they don't like each other at all.
Yeah.
So that's why they made Hobbs and Shaw because they wanted to keep The Rock around, but
Right.
not
In
have
real
Vin
life?
Diesel. Yeah.
Interesting.
And like The Rock isn't in 9 and he's not going to be in 10.
Right.
Sad.
Pathetic, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
just get over yourself, man.
Yeah, I know, but Vin Diesel's really difficult to work with and
Yeah,
a
but
punk.
I'm also saying that to Vin Diesel. Both of you guys, get over it,
I
man.
know.
Get over it, man.
But yeah,
And like The Rock, he's like he can't be beaten in a fight in a thing or whatever.
it's both of them.
It's dumb.
It is kind of dumb, which is so weird because like he totally gets beat up and loses some fights in 7.
Is Hobbs and
Right.
Shaw the one where they have the like lane of cars and the helicopter trying to lift them up?
That was really
That was
stupid.
dope.
It
That was
it
dope.
cool, but it's
We're
really
working at the
dumb.
theater for Hobbs and
It's
Shaw.
as dumb as a flying boat because of that one movie.
I love the flying boat.
That's a dumb movie.
What
Good
movie?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
2? Oh,
It was fun.
Have
I
you
haven't
played the
seen
game?
that.
I haven't played the game.
That's why you like it.
yeah.
Very good, yeah.
That's like every conversation I've had about The Last of Us. It's dumb. No, I really liked it. Have you played the game? No, then that's why you liked it.
I haven't seen or played the game, so.
Good.
Me
Don't
neither.
waste your time.
I haven't seen it either, but I also heard it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
thought
it's
everyone
pretty
really
good from
liked the movie,
everybody, yeah.
actually.
Everyone
the
liked
show.
The show.
I've heard everyone likes it if like they didn't play the games. Like all the true Last of
The,
Us fans.
the first
like,
game
don't
is
like
like
it.
one of the best games I've ever played. Second game just is dog.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan. Well, I understand the appeal. I'm just not a fan of those kinds of games. If that makes sense.
The
Yeah.
Utah Water Snakes.
Yep.
That's what the hockey team is in The Last of Us.
That's amazing.
Just because they can't use it. Where are
Oh,
you,
yeah,
Skillet? Why
Where
can't I find you?
Why
Where?
does it look like he has an orange slice behind his head?
Straight up.
He's gonna
Hey,
leave it in
note
here,
to
you know
future
that.
Josh. Thanks so much for your hard work.
You're welcome. I'm in
Or
pain.
he's gonna wait to edit it until Sunday and leave everything in.
I'll have you know, I edited this on Friday.
There she is.
Yay!
Yay!
We've been waiting for so long for her.
That's about half a podcast. All right. I forgive you.
Sometimes I do that.
Come
Sometimes
take
I
a
do
gander.
that.
You might have to share mics with.
That's all
with
right.
Garet,
So you have to talk
'cause-
directly into it like
yeah,
this,
you
okay?
have to really
That
smooch
weird
it like you're
mic,
smooching Garrett.
This is a good mic.
No, this one's like really heavy and it just feels like it's gonna break your hand.
It is
Nice.
outrageously heavy.
Hello.
It is very heavy.
Okay,
I'm gonna turn
relationship
it up just a little bit
advice.
more.
I don't know if people are coming to us for relationship advice. Then
All right.
That's not good.
Welcome
That's
back.
not
I don't
good.
know
That's
where
not
that
good. Go
cut.
somewhere
I'm sure
else.
there was a cut somewhere in there.
All right, what's this advice?
All right, we're getting back to the roots. So we're here. We got me, Garrett's here, Wade's here, Docker's here,
Whoop, whoop.
and Skillet's here.
yeah, Skillet
Yeah,
has made an
Skillet.
appearance.
Everybody is here for relationship advice. It is relationship advice time. Strap in. Hey, HGT. This is real, actually. I did not use Bing.
Oh no.
Hey,
Am
HGT.
I a Muppet or am I a man? Oh wait, what?
Am I a man?
Oh.
I'm loving.
Y'all have been on here for 2 hours.
No, it's 1 hour ahead. It always starts at 1 for some reason.
Oh,
So we've been here for an hour and 39 minutes. Anyways.
interesting.
Hey, HGT.
Man, we're never getting past this part.
Yeah, I know. Hey, HGT. I'm loving everything, and I'm super excited to hear more relationship advice. So I got the situation with a friend. He's super girl crazy, especially since he just got off his mission.
This is from Josh.
So, yeah, it's me. No. So,
What's
I've,
been going on with you?
I've helped him out. Look,
Wait,
I got...
is this AI again?
No, it's not.
Oh jeez.
It's not.
Oh jeez.
Oh, this is real,
This is
real.
This is a
Oh,
thing.
Man.
Listen, we can't make fun of this one.
Yeah.
The pressure.
Yeah. So, this is real advice.
Really quick, do you know what it means to be a Muppet?
No.
Are
Me
you
neither.
a man? A
Or are you a
Muppet of a
Muppet?
man? A very manly Muppet or a Muppet?
Is that weird meme you sent us?
a man?
We are never gonna get through this question.
All right. He's super girl crazy.
Okay.
He's getting off his mission.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I've helped him a lot with dating advice because he talks about it with girls, and I want to help him out. Oh,
Red
because he
flag.
talks about his girls, and I want to help him out.
Red flag.
His girls.
I know who this is,
Put
too.
the S on the end.
Well, recently he reached out and asked me on a date. He was really smooth about it, and so I gave him the benefit of the doubt and went for it. While the date was annoyingly good, there were a few things that kind of stung.
Okay.
While the date was annoyingly good, there were only a few things that kind of stung. While on the date, we talked about normal things until he asked me.
Oh yikes.
Boy.
I told
What
him,
the?
I told him up front, you don't ask that on a date. He responded, well, I don't usually ask that on a date, but like we're friends. So I just wanted to know, what are your thoughts on that? Is it okay to ask about exes on a date, a first date? And what do you think? What do you do when you're on a date and it's made very clear that it's just a friend date? What are some ways to handle that? Ha.
All right,
It
number one.
kinda
I have a
troubles.
couple
Hey,
things
whoa,
to
whoa, whoa.
unpack.
Number one, that's the biggest red flag I have ever
All right, so we
Yeah.
got two things.
experienced in my life.
We got man on a friend. The big thing is the friend date.
Shut up, Garrett.
But the
Oh
second
my.
thing.
He's got a point.
Okay, no. The first thing is asking how many exes you have on a date. The second thing is friend dates. Yeah.
Friend dates are a scam.
Friend dates are a scam. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I agree.
Yeah. There's absolutely no
Is it
reason
okay
to go on a
ask
friend date.
about exes on a first date?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because that's dumb.
That is
No,
really
that
dumb.
that's just weird. No.
I'm back
No.
in Skillet here, dude. That
That's
was
really-
freaking weird.
I mean, no, I agree.
That
I
was
agree.
I
super
mean, an
weird.
ex is an ex for a reason. It's in the past. So why are we bringing it up? It doesn't
Right.
matter.
I think you can talk about them, but not on the
No,
first
not-
date.
not
Not
on
on
the
the
first
first
date.
date.
Not on the first
Yeah,
date.
yeah, no, that's fair.
awful. You should be asking about them.
No,
not-
yeah, not on the first date. No.
there's a few rules.
No,
of
and I
thumb.
definitely don't think it should be on the second or the third. I think it should be way deep into the.
It should be 6 months when you're afraid to say I love you. Yeah, so we can generally consensus. Don't ask about exes on a first date.
As a guy, there's a few rule of thumbs that I follow when on dates, and especially on first dates. A couple of them, like you've heard, like my policy towards just dating, period. But on the date, like, don't talk about previous relationships. Don't talk about other dates you've been on.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
And another thing that's unrelated is, like, when talking about their interests, don't, like, try to do the one-up-'em thing. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, I love to go fishing. I caught blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, well, I went fishing and I caught
a shark.
I caught a shark.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, because it diminishes what she likes and just makes you look like a tool.
No,
So,
yeah. That's
yeah.
fair. I agree.
Well, actually, I'm very hypocritical for saying all this because. Oh, this is a horrible. Okay, say what you were gonna say.
But what if you are a tool?
Oh my word!
Garrett, you're
Then
not
show
a
your
tool.
true colors on the first date so the
Yeah.
girl can get out of there.
Yeah,
Boom.
I know.
Yeah, see?
Okay,
Boom.
well, I
Doctor.
was on a second date, and I had to talk about an ex because it was his best friend's from high school little brother, and I had to let him know that, listen, this is a circle that's going on, so you should be aware of this.
Eskimo Bros.
Yeah, I was warning him, but I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to tell him at that
No,
point
yeah.
because I'm like, that would be weird if like I never told him, and then he was like, oh, I didn't know that you.
That
no.
would be weird. That
Yeah.
yeah, that's something you get.
So
on
might
the
as well
way.
tell him in the beginning, but he was like, oh, I don't care, and continued to go out with me, so I guess he didn't care. So.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now second thing. Oh, do you have something?
Go.
Okay, second thing, friend dates. We've decided they're a scam.
What do
Not
you mean
for
by
girls.
friend date?
Yeah, they're great
Yeah.
for girls because they just get free
food.
Yeah.
Guys just get emotionally manipulated.
Hey, Wade, will you ask me on a friend date?
I'll take you on a friend date because I love you.
All right. I hope you're buying then.
Okay.
Skillet, how do you feel about your boyfriend
Oh, I
going on a
have
friend
something
date?
for you, Garrett. I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
about
weird.
that. Yeah.
A friend date.
I keep forgetting to give it
What
to
are
you.
y'all gonna do on this friend date?
I'm going to eat food.
That
Hun,
Was
I know
that
we're
weird?
dating, but I need to go on a
We're
friend
gonna
date
go to
with this other-
Shields and Bahama Bucks in the Lego store again.
Listen, Wade, I have some very bad news. I can no longer go to Bahama Bucks.
Oh, because of the dairy?
Yes.
Oh.
Take a lactate.
Yeah. Well, no, they have non-dairy stuff
I guess, do you have
too.
regular snow cones?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So you'll be fine.
It just won't be as exciting.
Yeah.
yeah, guys.
Snow cones are
Yeah.
so
Scare's
good,
a
though.
little weird.
Cool, date's still on.
Yes.
But I feel like the friend date thing is a very common thing where it's like we're going out as friends. I don't know, especially in high school.
Well,
if
if
it's
you're
okay
going,
in high
if you're getting
school.
lunch, sure,
Yeah.
but you're paying separately.
Yeah, why
But
is
that's
that?
not a
Why
date.
is that
I'm
a
saying a
thing?
date.
It's
Yeah.
like you're going on a date with a friend with no expectations of pursuing
Yeah,
any
Yeah,
further.
'cause you both pay
Right.
for your lunch.
Then
Unless the
you're
other
just
one's
hanging
like,
out?
Oh, I'll pay, don't
yeah,
worry.
if you're paying separately, I think that's a little different, and that's just grabbing lunch as friends.
It definitely should
Yeah.
be treated like a date.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's different. But I'm saying like a friend date. Like,
But and let's be honest, the girl is only referring to this as a friend date. This is a normal date for the dude.
I think he treated it like a date.
Yeah.
Wait. So he took her out and just like, oh, we're doing this as friends.
yeah, I don't think there was no expectation to go on more dates or actually date at all.
Well, that's what a first
But
date
he was asking
is,
about
like, no matter
exes on
what.
But I'm saying like no
friend date.
expectation of like. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no.
Because if you bring all those expectations into a first date, then that's a very heavy-handed and loaded first date.
Yeah, but I don't think he was expecting
yeah.
to like the thing he said was, "Oh, we were just going out as friends." So I'm not like on my best behavior of what state. You know what I mean? He's like, I can just talk to you as my friend.
No,
So anyway,
I
What do
don't
you
wa-
think, Docker?
You know, I have no idea.
Our-
This
our-
is scary.
our
Then
friend
again, we
dates-
don't even know
yeah.
who this is,
Oh.
so it's not
I
like
do.
we can.
Friend
oh,
dates
well,
are
don't
friend
say
dates
that again.
what?
Cut that out. We don't
Good?
even know.
No, they're a scam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are?
why? Why though?
I mean, is it
Because-
just hanging out? Is that how I'm understanding a friend date?
Okay, here's
Yeah,
how
but
I
the
understand
man
it for
pays.
this.
Yeah, but the dude pays, so like
So
he's
then it's a
not getting
date.
any for his hard work.
This is
Well,
why
he doesn't
I think
need that, but
This is why I think I can justify the friend date in the situation. Clearly, there's a mentor and a mentee.
That's not making it any better.
no,
Somebody's
no.
getting groomed here.
No. But I think that, like, in this case, it's like practice. You're going on this date, so you're more equipped for
guess.
dates in the future.
I guess.
Because you know it's like a skill. Going on a date is a skill,
I
right?
disagree. If
Why?
you're not on your best behavior, then you're not practicing. You're just
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's true.
No, I agree. I'm playing devil's advocate, but I do agree. Like, but that's the goal of the friend date, right? Is to get better at dating
so you
without
can practice
stakes.
your Riz skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Riz.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to
Garrett,
try that
tell
on
us
my
about the
friends
Riz you
personally,
pulled at the
but
arcade
I
on
wouldn't want to
Skylar.
try that on my friends personally.
No, don't even start. I'm gonna block you from
I had
that.
the best Riz
No, he
of
didn't,
all
y'all.
time.
No, he didn't. I made
He
every
told us all
move in
about
the
it.
relationship.
The
No,
boys had all the
I
riz.
made you think you made every move. It was really my master plan. Have
That
you listened
is
to
so-
Taylor Swift? Have you listened to her mastermind? That's me.
That is some bull. What are you laughing at? Oh,
'Cause
wait.
I'm a
We love you, Skillet.
mastermind.
Honestly, I love you more than I love Garrett. Not gonna lie.
That's
Sorry,
sad.
Am I a man or am I a Muppet?
Am I a Muppet?
Listen, we should sing that as it descends to the end of
I'm
the
just
podcast.
sitting at
we gotta
work.
I
sing
think that's
that
good.
for Hot Tub Talks live.
wait. Hold on. Maybe I can consult a third party on whether friend dates are good or not.
Let me just ask my AI on Snapchat.
You should.
Here, I'm gonna call
Let
her.
me
Hold
pull
on.
Anyways,
up.
I don't think they're a good idea.
By the way, AI
I
on Snapchat
agree.
are all female.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Mine's a guy, I
I
think.
made mine, guy.
You can make it's still a girl.
Hey.
Listen, there's
What's
a
up?
thing called.
Mine's a guy and he keeps flirting with me.
What's up?
Quick question: are friend dates a scam?
Our friend date's a scam.
Friend dates?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Are they a scam? Yes or no?
I wouldn't
My
call it
AI
a
said.
friend date.
I
Our
said, "Is a
friend
friend
date.
date
Who calls it a
okay?"
friend
My
date?
AI said, "Of course, that sounds like
Clearly,
fun."
people who haven't explained to the other party what a friend date is, that it's just a friend date.
So like one person thinks it's a date and one other person thinks it's just hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah. See, Jessica agrees.
Yeah.
Because like, what? No.
Yeah, sorry, you're on Hot Tub Talks.
Yeah, I made it.
Skylar's looking at you really weird, though.
No, I'm not.
Oh no.
We love you, Skylar. And we love you, Jessica. All right, thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah, my AI is
No,
saying
you're
the same
good.
thing, that
I'm
it's
so
okay.
excited for this.
I said, but
This
it's the
one.
opposite gender. My AI said, friends can
Yeah,
be
it's
any
better.
Also, tell
gender.
Tyler I love her accent.
Awesome.
Am I a man?
Or am I?
a Muppet?
Am I
No,
a
we're literally
Muppet?
gonna go back
my God,
tonight,
I'm
and he's
so
gonna be like, "Am
excited.
I a man?"
I was actually gonna play it on Alexa.
All right. All right,
Good.
bye.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, third party
Technically
agrees.
my
Okay.
Wait. No,
Yeah,
that was
bad
literally
idea.
the challenge flag, and the booth and the referees agree. This being Jessica, challenge not overturned.
All right.
it's a scam.
I have one more question.
Oh no.
One more question. Let's say you are finding yourself on multiple. People keep asking you on only friend dates. What do you do?
You should probably stop dating anyone. At that point.
Yeah, you need to find a new group of people.
But that's not
I
a
hate
group,
to be
right?
brash. Yeah, then you need to surround yourself or put your like the people I know who are successful at dating constantly put themselves in situations where they meet new people, whether it's like going to
true.
activities,
Right.
going to dances, going swing. Like BYU has swing dances and country dances like
can
twice
you say
a
at
week.
the beginning of that? People who are good at what?
Good at just like dating and like meeting new people are putting themselves in positions where meeting new people
You
will
think
happen.
he's wrong?
I definitely think if you want to go on a friend date, you need to have multiple people there. It
Yeah.
shouldn't just be a one-on-one.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
just
it's a
bring the
friend date,
squad.
that's
It's
fair. Friend
it's
dates
just-
can be
Yeah.
acceptable.
It's
if
just a
group
formal
date.
way of saying hanging out.
Because then
Yeah.
that way, if you hang out, then maybe okay, let's.
Yeah,
that
it's
might
like-
turn into a date later on.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
I don't know.
So yeah, if you're finding yourself on multiple friend dates, you put yourself out there. I suppose Garrett disagreed with that.
No, I disagreed with what he's saying. People are good at dating. Put themselves out
Listen, anyone
Yeah.
is way more worth than a friend date.
Davis.
there. Okay, this is why I disagree.
Yeah, our friend dates a
Our
scam.
friend dates a scam. Yeah.
Yes, our friend dates a scam.
I don't know either.
Exactly.
It's a scam.
Like if a girl asked you on a date and was like, "Oh no, we're just doing this as friends."
No expectation to get together or whatever.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
See?
just hanging
He's
out.
shaking his head.
Yeah.
It's a scam. Thank you.
That is a scam.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been.
Anyways,
Determined.
so then it's just put yourself out there, meet a crap ton of new people.
Yep.
And friend dates are a scam.
Garrett, why do you think
I
that
hate to say it,
people
but
who
download
are good
Mutual.
at dating don't?
Because I'm great at dating, or I was before I met her. Let me clarify that. And I don't put myself out there. I don't put myself out there.
You were great at dating before you met me.
Oh yeah.
You didn't even know how to make the first.
I didn't need to make the first move.
Oh my word!
She's gonna kill somebody,
To be
dude,
fair-
and I'm in the crossfire.
Yeah, I'm on the hot seat.
Oh,
over
okay,
here.
Why are
okay.
y'all
We gotta
always-
wipe this.
Y'all are always so scared of me.
Yeah, because you're a scary person. You grew up in freaking.
I disagree.
Hey, don't tell anyone where I live. Cut that out.
Anyway, guys.
So yeah, I'd say put yourself out there and do a lot. Well, it's been great having you on, Docker.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for
Great
having me.
having
It's
you
been a
on,
pleasure.
Skillet.
We appreciate
It's been
you.
fun.
Yeah, anytime.
This
That's
has been
good.
the most
just-
loaded episode
I
of
know.
people.
We just
We've
want.
got 5 people, a cameo from Smith, a cameo from Jessica,
Yeah.
a cameo from David.
Good.
We just want to thank everyone listening to this podcast. We want to thank everyone who's on the podcast, especially Doctor, for being here the whole time.
Thank you, Doctor.
Can you hear that?
Of course. Everyone like and subscribe.
And thank you to Wales Milk.
Make sure you
for
check out
sponsoring this
Wales
episode.
Milk.
Please check them out.
Please do.
And bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye. Oh, follow us on Patreon.
Oh yeah, follow us on Patreon for the dirty bubbles.
For the dirty bubbles.
The dirty bubbles.
Bye.